Alright. It's time, I believe, to start tying up some loose ends. I feel like I need to finish this game pretty soon. I keep losing track of what the fuck is going on. I keep forgetting things. It's about time we end the game, but I do want to finish as much of the... I don't think I'm gonna keep grinding until I get all the blades. All the rare blades. I don't think I can force myself to sit through more gacha. I want the content. I want to get those stories, get those characters. I don't want to sit through the process of getting them. So I don't think I will. I do, however, want to finish up the stories of the blades that I do have. Which means that you need to be brought up one affinity level. You should have a quest to do. Oh.
I know ways to chill an enemy, right down to
That's
the
the thing too.
bones.
Rough Diamond. I don't even know where that is. But I do have some heart-to-hearts on the map. So I'm just gonna bounce around. I might not do all the blades I have. Like, I don't particularly care about Finch, for instance. Oh yeah, and there's something going on here. I don't know if I'm gonna finish all the side quests. But let's go here and see what's up. Let's see what's good, because I think this is from the king himself, so we might as well just hear him out. Hello, Eulogimenos. Something I'd like to ask Rex. Okay, you'll only speak to Rex. That is fine. We'll just do it like that. Hello. In particular of you, not Zeke. You're the Aegis driver, first and foremost, but you're also a salvager. You did? Okay. You're a salvager. Had enough of the interminable drudgery of the nobility. I decided it was time to discover the real world. Can't exactly fault Zeke for his actions. You're more alike than we thought, I guess. Okay, treasures of legend. Did you find any legendary treasure? Afraid not. Did manage to pinpoint the location of some. Okay, designs of machinery, passing on my father. Treasure hunting. Sure. Reckless gallivanting. Truly grateful. You want treasure. I see. 4 treasures. Are they for those 4 podium thingies over there? Hammershed in Temperancia. Best quality. Best certain weather conditions. Lies in the land of Moritha. So you understand a salvager attempted to retrieve it from the cliffs of Moritha, but fumbled and it sank deep. Calamity puzzle. An opening in Argentum finally got his little wings on it, really. I suppose that one is less about salvaging and more about bartering. And finally, the orbital sky reader at a salvage point in Spirit Crucible Elpis. Didn't even know there was one. Not easy to spot. Seems like a void of nothingness, but in actual fact it joins the cloud sea in a number of places. Certain that we'll find... How do you know that? Hey. How do you know that? How do you know stuff about fucking Spirit Crucible Elpis or whatever? I thought the only people who went inside there fucking died. Except us, because we're too cool and smart for Adam. Hey, stop flapping your jaw at me. Tell me, how do you know that? Suppose I ought to try looking in a few different locations. Sorry asking too much of you, so much, whatever. Salvager. Salvager Supreme. Key motivator. Yeah, whatever. Salvage King. We might do that. I will not set it as active though. Thank you for the quest. Now I will scan my map for. There we go. That's one. I'm not sure. Not sure who this will be relevant for, but we'll have a look. We'll be looking out over the. Do we want it to be daytime? You know what we might want? We might it to be like dusk. Oh, that could be pretty cool. Or what's it called? Twilight? Let's put the time to like 5. And no, that's not the. It's a clicky. There we go. I wish there weren't 4 camera modes to cycle through, or at least that you could like press the other stick to cycle the other way, because I really only want this view and this view, sometimes this view, but I never want the no map. I always want a map.
So how'd you like this palace, eh? Just as good as your Ardanian one?
For a man who abandoned his country, you're certainly proud of it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a low blow.
Is it?
Do you think you'll return for good someday?
That's a toughie.
That's a toughie. He has a way with words.
What is it that's stopping you?
Hey, Morag, is your country important to you?
I'd imagine it is.
That was kind of out of the blue.
Come on, just tell me. Would you protect your country over anything else in the world?
Well, these are both in the affirmative because Morag is Morag. Which would gain the more interesting... Let's pry into Zeke a bit.
Would you not? Wishing to protect your country is both a natural impulse and a duty, is it not?
That's the one! That's exactly what my old man used to say.
Yeah.
But is that really enough?
What do you mean?
This crazy world's right at its limit. If it carries on like this, it's done for. My old man, he chose to close his eyes to the outside world and only think of the safety of our country.
A king's first duty is to protect his nation. I don't think I can blame him for the choice he made.
Well, yeah, but is it really okay to just think of yourself? Can you really be happy when you're shut up in your own world like that? If we carry on like this, our whole world has had it. And you can't have a country without a world. That's why his attitude drove me crazy. Sitting doing nothing as the whole shebang falls down. That's no way for anyone to live. I can't just give up on the future like that. That's why I left Tantal. And that's why I can't go back. Not until the world is safe.
You're a remarkably straightforward man. Honestly, I'm a little jealous of the way you can follow your heart so freely.
Hey, what are you saying? It's not like it's hard. You should try it yourself. Just say what you think.
Yeah?
Straightforward guys like you and Rex are all very well, but I think someone needs to attend to the finer details.
Fair, I suppose.
Jeez, you let me have it with both barrels there, but thanks.
You let me have it with both barrels. Is that a real expression? I think I get what it means, but I don't think I've heard it before.
You can count on me for that, Zeke.
So she reminds him of his dad, sort of, kinda. Interesting.
Where to now?
Okay. Blades must be engaged. So, Morag. Actually, let me... And then... Let's actually do like that and put... Oh, you're away? What the fuck? Whatever. I'll just call her back.
Hankering for our banquets? From what a certain innkeeper tells us,
Oh, and by the way, I don't know if I showed this on camera, but we started filling her piggy bank.
there are to be discount deals at the Argentum Bazaar today. We should expect anything from half price up to 90% off. One does not simply pass up such an opportunity. Bargain days can be pretty exciting.
Fingers crossed we'll find something good.
We wish to be adorned. To the accessory shop. Fine purveyor of goods. Have you any fashion accessories in vogue?
But of course, I recommend a necklace made from scarlet mushrooms. Only 5,000 G. Normally it is 10,000, but today I give discount. Special bargain day.
This is almost too cheap, if anything.
Yeah.
And while it may be befitting of a Nopon, we do not like how it may be eaten at a moment's notice. What we desire is a pure noble accessory.
Pure and noble.
To the next store. This establishment is full of curiosities.
Ah, madam, have I for quality. These unique accessories, crafted from findings of salvagers.
You mean to say these are all handmade? Pray, what might be the most valuable item in your shop?
Of course she would go for that.
Why, this.
This. Fucking Nopon speak.
Item made from ore of highest grade. Salvaged in Gormok, to be told.
Well, this is a fetching item.
Oh no. Fuck Pyra. Sorry, I don't mean that.
Oh, how lovely. It's very subtle and elegant. I admit it would suit me well. But are you really sure about giving me something that pricey?
Bridget, you are a beauty among beauties.
Hold on. What are you getting at?
What do you mean, what is she getting at?
We can see you take great pains to maintain your pulchritude.
Pulchritude? Never heard that before.
Well, I guess, compared to your average blade.
Yeah?
You needn't say another word. We understand completely. You do all this because you want to be our number one, do you not?
No, I do not. Sorry, but I think you've misunderstood something here.
Be our number one. Is she like coming on to her? Or is it like she wants to be Picard and she wants Bridget to be Riker?
Inconceivable. To think we of all people would be turned down? Yet we shall not let this topple us. For the sake of our future number one, we shall purchase the necklace ourselves.
I thought she was like for our future, number one, but she's not.
Tell us, fine vendor, what is the going rate for this particular item?
You want to buy necklace? Madam, do me great service. That come to 430,000 G.
430,000? Was today not a bargain day? We should expect you will be selling it with a 90% discount today, no?
43,000 G? I'd like to slap in face.
Those are quick maths.
Item. It not fall into bargain price bracket.
Preposterous! This is the trouble with cheapskates. Forget it. We're
Really?
leaving.
She's the cheapskate.
What a royal letdown.
Oh, she has a like, not quite a mermaid tail because it doesn't. She has a fisher tail.
I've a hunch already, but would you mind
mind telling us about what it is you aspire to, Sheba?
Well asked. Our dream is to hold banquets and tea parties with the most charming of ladies. That is why we need our entourage. You can't hold a good banquet without the right number of participants.
Okay.
And we will not rest. Not until our goal is in sight. Fear not, Pyra, Bridget, Nia, Morak, Poppy, Pandoria. You are all invited. You shall be a part of our inner circle. But we realize now that it is not so easy to have others acquiesce to our request. The road may be long, but still we forge ever onwards.
Not my favorite blade. Also, what's the deal with the bathtub? I guess because she's a fish type.
I hope I won't disappoint.
Alright, that was that. Anything else in Argentum? Nope. Have a quick look at Gormott.
We did what we were told to.
Great work.
Huh. Could have sworn I saw some more heart-to-hearts on the map. Oh well. I want to continue this story. This is probably the most interesting blades. Wait. And where the fuck is that? Rough diamond. Rough diamond.
Evening is upon us, it seems.
Resting when tired is the only way.
I guess we need this as well. Which means I suppose I need to finish some quests to get the, not the thrust, but the trust up. Let's see. Do you have more stuff? No. Why do I have you on? Let's see. Oh, you know what I think I have?
I hope I'll live up to your expectations.
I think I can actually go to fucking Misi Misi, or whatever his name is, on the flight deck. Because I went to...
Let's go.
I've done most of Agat's quest off screen. Went around and found a bunch of minerals in all the different countries, increased her prospecting level, and finally I fought some bugs in Land of Moritha inside the decaying Titan, and picked up a mineral from there. Because Misi Misi here was talking about how if you want to discover something new, just go to where no one's been before.
Well,
Yeah, friendship, the song.
Job is good one. This unlike any mineral me ever saw.
for sure? For really sure?
For really sure, meh. It definitely never before seen mineral.
Nice one, Agat.
Good to know all that courage wasn't wasted.
Aw, thanks, you guys.
All right, to Victor go spoils. Discoverer of mineral have naming rights. What friend want to call it?
Oh, I thought it was Agat speaking.
Go on then.
I was like, why is she talking like a
You got one
Nopon?
ready. Okay, then how about Repiminitro Homo Brizipan?
Repai me. What?
I just took the first syllables of all your names.
Oh,
I forgotten already.
And is friend not forgetting someone?
was there no to in
Just
there?
call it Agat, you doofus.
Seconded.
Just my name? That's so presumptuous. I couldn't have done it without you all.
Don't be silly.
Right, right. Give mineral name of discoverer is very common thing.
Yeah.
Become proof that friend make this great discovery.
Take a look at a
Blades lose their memories eventually. If that happens to you,
Oh,
At least
this
you know
Flugelhorn is so good.
people of Allrest will always remember your
This song is so good. It's
That's
slightly
not so
overused,
bad, is it?
but it's good.
So, I can actually call it Agate?
Sure.
Yeah, I think it sounds great.
A pretty name
Da-da-da-da.
for a pretty chunk of rock.
Then, from this day on, this mineral known as agate.
Very well. That guitar is pretty good too.
Thank you so much.
After the fight's over and the world is at peace, I hope we can all go rock hunting together. Maybe we can call the next one Seek Rock. Wanna name one after me? It'd be the most awesome mineral ever. But why? Same thing as earlier. Might not remember myself, but as long as there's a mineral out there that's named after me, I can live on in everyone's mind. I just thought I'd like to make sure your name is remembered too, Zeke. If I do that, then even if I forget, the name of the mineral we found together will live on, right? Make sure you keep it a secret, or else. That does play into the interesting part of Blades. The whole cyberpunk stuff. Of memory being a fleeting thing and the sense of self. And everything. Pulpy Buster? Who's even got Pulpy Buster equipped? Nia? I guess. I don't know why, but
all systems nominal.
Do you have anything? I don't think. Have I completed stage 5? I think so. Ooh, immovable Gonzalez, huh? Yeah, that would give super strength. Receive damage, overkill, heart to hearts. Well, no unique heart to heart, so maybe she just doesn't have anyone with stuff to do, except maybe this.
Attend to your every need. At least
Do you have?
Looks like I got stronger.
Maybe she doesn't. I mean, yeah. Anyone? Gorg.
Got it. I give you my all.
Is a guy with something? Okay, not there. We have seen his heart-to-heart. Found some item up, complete the quest, follow your passion. I guess that's the thing we still have to do. What about you? Question marks. Maybe I have to do this more, which hasn't been that interesting. I might not care enough about Florin. Still find it interesting how complete the quest girl power off. That's 3 of them. Oh well. How are we looking on Praxis affinity? I could just... What else do you have?
Okay, where are we off to?
Do I want to do the DLC Blade stuff? Oh well, let's just pop a love source. I think I have like 3 left.
Delicious.
And then let's immediately use something else so it doesn't go to waste. How do you feel about dumplings? Or maybe the rice balls? I don't fucking know. Not yours.
I knew there was more to learn than that.
Because I just wanna get on with this. This 1, 2.
You've opened the door to unlimited possibilities.
Well, he's not
I
quite
just thought
there.
I'd say something cool.
Our Kitson. Ictus. Message point left there in archipelago. Guess we'll do that as well at some point. I don't know how overpowered he is, but whatever. Can't say I care too much. Leftheria. Fonset Island, because we ought to talk to Corinne. I think the thing was.
We came a pretty long way, eh?
Well, where to
Maybe
now?
it's if we take a rest here. Yeah.
Experience begets wisdom.
See, Gramps? I'm getting better.
Please stop. Yeah, the fucking little orchestra hits between. Whatever. Yes, yes. Hey, Theory. Heard there's a really cool place here called Oral Cloudway. Really? Whatever. Why don't we head out there with all the guys? I don't know, seems like effort.
Did you have
Guess
a
who's
restful sleep?
Great
Yeah.
work.
Nice cat nap.
Cloudway.
Let's go.
Well, where to now?
Is this not where we... No, that was on the other side. We did fight Theory with Praxis close to here. Let's do it, let's do it.
There's supposed to be a totally amazing view through here. I'm so pumped for this.
That interests you. I cannot say the same.
Aw, come on, lighten up. We can go together. It'll be fun.
You could bring an army, and it would still not interest me. I'm going on ahead.
Hey, hold up, Theory. Don't go out on your own. Theory, why are you being so cold to me?
It's nothing personal. I'm equally cold to everyone.
Eh.
Even to my driver, it is the same.
Well, your driver is Morag.
True that, but that's just her character.
Were you
That's not
expected...
what I mean. What I'm trying to say is, I promised you. The old you. I promised that I wouldn't forget you. The old you wanted the two of us to stay friends. Which is why...
I don't see why you would go to such lengths.
Okay, this is interesting.
The present me doesn't think the same way. And both you and I have lost our memories once before.
You have. I think this might be the yeah,
You
sure.
two are pretty similar, really.
We are alike.
The old Praxis hardly cared about her memories. And that seemed to upset the old Theory one heck of a lot.
Huh.
And that's why you're sad. Because you knew the former me.
I'm not that sad about it. Yet. But if this keeps up, I might just start crying.
You're basically sisters, right? Though it isn't half strange for blades to have sisters.
Sisters.
I like that.
You're happy with this?
Heck yeah, it makes us sound special. I can be the older sis, and you can be the younger one.
Oh, she's gonna contest that.
Theory, would you mind calling me Big Sis?
I would mind.
I guess you've got to warm to it, huh? Well, little sis, you can call me Big Sis anytime you want.
I will never call you that.
Yeah.
Hey, it's early days. Still, thank you. I was worried for a while, but I think I'll be able to keep our promise now.
They're certainly the most interesting non-main story blades, as far as I'm concerned. Let's see. First you.
I'll bash him good.
What's this one? Redonia and Tantal. One day maybe. Pouch items, desserts. Play combo, foam blast. Do we need to do this? Oh, you're almost there, so that's fine. Driver, combo, finisher. Do we have your favorite dessert, perhaps? Let me just have a quick check on that. Da-da-da. How do you feel about tarts?
I really do like this.
Good. This is surely how the game wasn't. Wait. That. Fuck. I thought it was still on the same. And I didn't check to make sure. Oh well. I hope you like the bread. Why doesn't it. Why can't we have. Menu memory in this section?
I really do like.
Anyways. That is that.
It was a snap.
So how about you then? Then go to Raya's commercial district and end the quest theory and praxis. Raya. Let's go. Kingdom of Raya. Found some armor perhaps? Da, 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 da.
You came a pretty long way, eh?
Well,
oh, we got the falling petals. Very nice. So could that perhaps be right over here?